session. Okay. Okay.
What's your good name?
Sriram.
Okay, Sriram. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Our agenda is, I think you are aware of these things like SDLC, what is Agile methodology, what is Scrum, right? You have undergone these workshops. Let me brief about something before jumping into the Jira tool. Yes, software development life cycle, which is SDLC, we call it as. SDLC is a process or methodology or a framework followed to develop a software product. For within an organization, we are going to develop a software project within the organization where we are going to follow some of the processes for developing this software project. It consists of a detailed plan describing how to develop and how to maintain that product and how to replace and alter or enhance specific software. And the life cycle defines a methodology for improving the quality of software and overall development process, where SDLC is a process or a framework for developing a software project. So what is Scrum? Scrum is a framework for project management that emphasizes teamwork, accountability, and iterative progress towards a well-defined goal. Is nothing but a Scrum is a framework where we are going to follow certain guidelines in the Scrum, where we will know later in the next slide. Okay. So yes, concentrate more on this slide. Okay. Here, inputs from the end user, customer, team, and stakeholders. Here, the product owner. The role of a product owner is he is from the client side. Where? Hello.
Yes, sir. Previous slides show me, sir, once.
What is a Scrum?
Okay. Thanks. Okay.
Okay, fine. Okay, here the product owner who is from the client side, and he will gather the requirements from the different stakeholders, and he will create a product backlog. Here the product, see here the product backlog, we are having features. Features are nothing but we call it as user stories, where the product owner will gather all the features and he will from the different stakeholders. The product owner is from the client side, where he will gather all the different features and he will make them in the list product backlog. Here the product backlog is nothing but a big list of user stories is a product backlog. Then the team, here the team selects for here based upon the prioritization and by using this MVP technique. Here the team selects the user stories which they are going to do in a particular sprint. In that sprint planning meeting, the team will decide how many user stories they are going to do, and they will place them in sprint backlog. Okay. Here, see, let us consider that 2-week sprint. Here the product refinement meeting will be happen, where all the product owners, scrum master, and different stakeholders will be handling in this will be there in this meeting, where they will redefine the product backlog, where they will add some user stories, or if there is any duplication of the user stories, they will remove. And here when the sprint has been started, they will go for the daily stand-up call, where the daily stand-up meeting they will discuss what they have done yesterday, what they are going to do today, and what they will do tomorrow. And after this, here it will be the duration of this meeting will be like 15 minutes quick call, which will be facilitated by the scrum master. Here the scrum master is the person who will facilitate the meetings and who will act as a bridge between the different cross-functional teams. For suppose, let us assume that if there is dependency in the sprint, and we want that any dependencies like from the database team or any different teams, here the Scrum Master will coordinate these things and he will update to the team. Here the main role of the Scrum Master is he will coordinate with the different cross-functional teams, and he will handle the dependencies, and he will track the project. And the role of Scrum Master is nothing but the project manager in waterfall. Okay. And here a review meeting here in the here I think you are aware of these things like sprint review meeting, retrospective meeting, daily stand-up call. in theory
Okay.
classes, right?
Yes, yes.
Explain once.
Which thing?
Review.
Yeah, I will go through it. Yes, a review meeting in the sense, once the sprint has been ended, and all the development teams will be there. All the development team, testing team, product owner, scrum master will be there in the meeting, and they will discuss. The development team will give the demo to the product owner that what they have developed in this particular sprint. Okay, and sprint retrospective meeting in the sense, here in sprint retrospective meeting, the the scrum team and the scrum master will be there, where they will discuss what well in this sprint and what doesn't well in this sprint, and how can we make the next sprints without any impediments or without any challenges. So they will discuss, like for suppose the estimation from the team they have done wrong, they will discuss here in the sprint retrospective meeting that nothing but the challenges they have faced in the particular sprint. Here in the retrospective meeting, they are going to discuss. Here, why there is no changes in the duration or goal? Anybody? No changes.
Because it's pre-decided, like it could be for 2 months or 4 weeks, like that.
Yes. Here in the sprint, we are not in the running sprint, where we are not going to handle any change requests, where we are not going to take any change requests in that particular sprint. So no changes. If there is no changes, then the goal will be, yes, we can complete our goal, right?
If change is there, means again sprint will continue, no, sir?
No, if there is any change from the team or any change from the product owner or from the client, we will add to the product backlog again. And
Okay.
here we will use prioritization techniques.
Okay.
And it will be added to the next sprint based upon that prioritization.
Okay, sir.
So
Here.
generally, who's been chosen as a product owner?
Which thing?
So generally, who's been chosen as a product owner?
I didn't get you.
Sir,
Can you
who
please
is
be somewhat louder?
who's been chosen as a product owner generally?
Product owner?
Who has been chosen as a product owner then?
He's from the client side, where he has the end-to-end product knowledge on that product.
That has nothing to do with DA.
Hello.
That has nothing to do with DA.
I am not getting your voice actually.
You're not audible.
Hello. Harini, can you please be mute yourself? Yes.
Sir, means that has nothing to do with BA, na?
Yes, here the role of BA is, hello.
Yes.
The role of BA, as a BA, you will gather the requirements from the product owner. Very clear requirements, and you will prepare for the elicitation.
Okay.
And you will identify the epics, and you will pull out the features from those epics. Okay.
You can also say that product owner can be a spoke from customer side.
Yes. He will be, where he will also gather the requirements from the different stakeholders. Although
Okay.
okay, fine.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir.
Yes.
I have a small doubt.
Yes.
What is the difference between then features and requirements?
Both are same.
Okay.
Requirement is nothing but a feature, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Sir, I have one.
Yes.
What is difference between product owner, scrum master, and sprint?
A sprint is a time box event, where we are going to develop a feature in that particular time box event, and a product owner is responsible for the product backlog, where he will gather the requirements and he will keep all the requirements in the product backlog. And the scrum master, who will facilitate the meetings and who will act as a bridge between the different cross-functional teams in the company. He is from the company side, scrum master.
Okay, so a Scrum Master would be a product manager. Oh, sorry, project manager. You can say.
Yes, who product?
No, project manager. Scrum Master would be a project
Yes,
manager.
in Agile, sorry, in
In
waterfall,
Agile.
in Agile, we will call him as a Scrum Master.
And where is the role of BA in this actually?
BA here, see one thing, BA will be everywhere.
Okay.
Okay. Where he will also gather the requirements, where he will also prepare for the elicitation, where he will also break down these epics into features. Okay.
So, product owner.
Yes, he will also gather the requirements from the different stakeholders also.
So product owner will also write user stories and BA will also write
Yes,
user stories.
and the technical team also write their technical user stories.
Okay.
So Scrum Master belong to client's company or our company?
Our
sir?
company only.
Okay. Here, product owner, sometimes client also called as product owner.
Yes, client. He is from the client. Who is the representative of from the client person?
Yeah.
Who is the representative of the client?
Product. So difference between product owner and client, sir?
Both. See, he is the representation from the client side.
Client from the client only.
Different stakeholders we are having from the client side, right? Where he will represent from the client side.
Yeah.
The product owner. Okay.
You are gathering requirements from
The product owner also, as a BA, we will gather the requirements from the product owner and in a very detailed way.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sir, this is Agile model only, sir.
Agile Scrum. This is. So yes, why do we use Jira?
Previous slide once.
This thing.
Yeah, sir. Sir, here sprint planning meeting, sprint backlog is done by our company only, no, sir?
Sprint, yes, we will sprint planning meeting.
Meeting and sprint backlog.
Sprint backlog, yes. Here the product owner will decide, so based upon the MVP. We will ask the product owner or client that what are the features you are required in this particular sprint. Where we will use MVP and Moscow techniques.
Okay.
For prioritization of this sprint product backlog, where we will prioritize and we will move this product backlog prioritized items to the sprint backlog.
So that is sprint planning meeting, sprint backlog prioritization done by client side only.
No, based upon these things, if the client want, let us assume that registration and login. Let us assume that which will be more priority here.
Both registration first.
Then here the team also will decide. No, IT team also the first registration we can complete. Then after we can go for the login.
Okay,
yes, product owner also will be involved in the sprint planning meeting, and the team also will be involved in the sprint planning meeting, where they will discuss.
Okay.
About which feature we can do.
Okay, first we need to prioritize the requirements. Later we continue to.
Yes.
Okay.
And sir, this agile methodology is applicable for both product-based as well as service-based company.
Yes.
Okay. Suppose I am working in investment banking domain, so can we apply this or this?
Yeah, you can apply. You can apply.
Okay.
Fine. So I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, mainly in product backlog, what do product owner do? I mean, like
he will list out the features and he will keep in the product backlog, like register, login, search for products, whatever the products we are features we are having. He will talk to the different stakeholders and he will list out all the items and he will place them in the product backlog.
Mainly those are also called as requirements, right?
Yes, requirements.
For product owner.
Yes. Right. Okay.
And when can't we accept the change request, sir?
If the sprint has been started in the middle of the sprint, I can't. Why? Because when I am going to start the sprint, everything will be discussed in the sprint planning meeting, and where I will define the goal for the particular sprint. So if there is any change request comes in the middle of the sprint where I can't accept these things. Right?
Middle of the sprint in the sense, I mean, like, are you talking about the previous sub product? I mean, like
Previous?
in the agile we'll be delivering continuous
Yes,
software, no,
continuously.
sir?
Yes.
Okay. For example, now we are in the second meeting,
Second meeting in the sense?
second sprint meeting, for
Okay.
example.
Okay.
So if we receive any,
Hmm.
I mean, like any request for to change in the first sprint, we can't do that, right?
Yeah, we can do it. If,
Okay.
if we are in the planning and if it is very high priority.
Okay.
Hello. If the
Yes.
if it is very high priority, then we can add it in this sprint, where we will again going for prioritization again here. Hello.
Got it, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Sir, I have one question. As you said that the user stories would be written by the BA or the rest of the people who will be involved in this particular
In
process,
the
like the
Scrum team.
Scrum team, yes. So whose user story will be like considered like BA's one, or they will be like mixed up and a single user story will be formed and then we will be
No.
moving
See
forward?
one thing, if you are a technical guy and you are
Okay.
having a technical requirement, and
Okay.
if it is if I want to develop this particular technical requirement in this particular sprint, then what I will decide?
Then it would, like, we need to do it through the
Do it.
Scrum team only.
Yes. The same thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay,
Got. Okay. Thank you,
fine.
sir.
Thank you.
Sir, I want to clarify that sprint backlog and sprint. So I read a lot of material on that. So my understanding is that I'm saying, is it correct or wrong? You can assist me after my completion. So sprint means that 2 weeks planning, and what would be the outcome of that 2 weeks. So that would be going to discuss on daily 15 minutes meeting, and that day's planning done on that way. So once that particular part is completed in 2 weeks, so then after that meeting happened, and that meeting decided whatever part good, that part would be going to deliver to client. And if something wrong or something not meet to the client expectation or as per expected, that is not result correct. So that again, that particular part would be going to into sprint backlog, or what
Product
would be
backlog.
happen?
We will include it in the product backlog, and again we will do the prioritization, and it will be, if it is very high priority, where I will include it in the next sprint. If not, in the upcoming sprints I will include these things.
Then what is the difference between a product backlog and sprint backlog?
Sprint backlog is not, product backlog is where we are having all the list of user stories. So many user stories, and in the sprint backlogs, it is defined as a particular sprint what I am doing.
Okay, sprint backlog, that means it's not a something backend or something that pending work is not there.
No. Particular, this is for the particular sprint.
Okay.
And the product backlog is nothing but all the user stories will sit.
Got it.
Different sprint, all the list of user stories will be sit in the product backlog. And sprint backlog, but for this particular sprint, what I am doing, where the team selects based upon with the in sprint planning meeting, and they are going to decide and they are going to develop in the sprint.
Okay, it's nothing but sprint backlog means it's a 2 weeks planning.
Yes.
What would be done
2
in
week or not more, not here the sprint will be not more than a month calendar.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
15-minute meeting is all about, sir? What is that 15 minutes meeting is all about?
Which is of yes, every development Scrum team will share Scrum team will be participated in this meeting, and they will discuss what they have done yesterday and what they are going to do today and what they are going to do tomorrow.
That happens on a daily basis, you know?
Yes, a daily basis.
Okay.
So Scrum team means the developers, testers,
and testers.
Only
Yes, technical team. Yes, developers and testers.
Okay,
fine.
Yeah, and one more doubt in that
Scrum
15.
Master.
In that 15 minutes daily meeting. So we are going to discuss yesterday's work, what work completed, and what should be the today's priority. So that is it correct? Yeah.
Today, what we are going to do,
Yeah, and
and
what?
tomorrow, what they will do.
Okay, and yesterday's one. So we have completed that task.
That future are the task, and today we are going to do this task, and tomorrow we are going to do another task.
Okay, that
Okay.
is discussed in the daily
Yes.
15 minutes meeting.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, you said what? Sir, you said what we are going to do today means the meeting is morning, sir.
Yes. Morning.
Sriram.
Yes.
Sriram, Sangeeta here, Sriram.
Okay, ma'am.
Sriram, I would request the team guys, all of you, so let's not deviate from the topic. I've been listening to the sessions from that long time. So I do agree you have Agile and Scrum doubts. My recommendation is please join the doubt clarification session, because what's happening is it's already 11:30 and we're deviating completely from the tool. Here we are here to not talk about the Scrum process, but to discuss about the tool. So let's put it there, guys. Sriram, let's talk about the tool. We're very
okay, fine. Okay. So yes, why do we use Jira? Jira earlier we call it as a bug tracking tool, where we are going to track only the bugs. But now it is a project management tool, which is developed by Atlassian company, which is an Australian company. Jira was an Australian company, which is the name of the company is Atlassian. So where we are going to manage this project. So let us go through this Jira tool. Okay, click. So open your browser and select Jira tool, where you will find here Jira issue and project tracking tool. Here click on get it free and select here. Confluence is nothing but a documentation, where we are going to upload our documentation in the Jira.
The screen is not visible.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Okay, now just I didn't do anything. Just I click on Jira tool in the browser and click on and open the first link, where it navigates to the next page, which is where I can get Confluence and Jira Service Management. Okay. And I will select Jira Service Management and clicks on next, where yes, I am already using this thing Jira. So my work mail is already registered here. If you are going to for the first time, where you can sign up with Google, or you can sign up with your work mail, whatever the email it may be. And here your site, you can give any random number or random name. I will let me take 123 TRE. It can be anything, random name you can give for a practice purpose, and click on agree. Okay, let the site will be loaded. Let us wait for a couple of minutes.
Sir, can you please tell about the introduction for this Jira?
Introduction of
Jira. So you are saying it is a bug software, right?
Yes, earlier it was a bug tracking tool. Then they developed it, and we are using for a project management tool, where we can manage all the project here. Where you can I will show you later once the tool has been opened.
Okay.
Okay, here you can skip it. Help us to set up Jira software, where you can click on skip. And yes, here name. Let us complete here Scrum Food. Here it is nothing but the project name, and here change the template. Here see, it is Jira actually recommending Kanban. So change it to Scrum. Okay. And click on create. And here it is saying that it is if you want to connect with the remaining apps, Microsoft Teams, GitHub, and whatever GitLab, everything. So they are promoting these apps. So we can click on skip. Yes, this is the here where once I log in into the Jira, it will directly redirects me to the backlog of the page where you can see your work means assigned to for you, and here you can see the projects which is Scrum Food, which I created just now, and this is of demo, and the filters where you can filter, and this is the dashboard. And here, hello, can you please be mute if Anup? Okay. And here Teams, if you can invite people to Jira, and here are the apps where you can see before we have gone through these apps, like many apps like GitHub and everything, and we can also create here from here. And this is the roadmap. Roadmap is nothing but the Gantt chart in the waterfall. The same thing will be here. And this is the backlog. Yes, in the backlog here, this is product backlog. Here we call user story as an issue in Jira. Okay. Once if you click on create issue, and I will write some user stories here as a user. I want to register so that I can log in. Okay. As a user, in the sense you can make it as a customer. Again, I am creating another issue as a Scrum Foods, right? As a restaurant owner, I want to log in so that I can onboard my restaurant details.
These are the user story from product backlog, right?
Yes, in the product backlog.
Okay.
So as a customer, I want to log in so that I can, as a customer, I can order food. Okay.
Okay, one thing more. There is no sequence is in writing the product backlog, right?
No. If I got any user story, I can write it.
Okay.
As where it will save here, see one thing, SF1, Scrum Food 1, 2, 3, where it will saves here with numbers.
This backlog list is created by product owner.
Yes,
is it
product
right?
owner. Yes, and if the development team also having any user stories, they can also create. If a BA gathered the requirements and he found any user stories, he can also create.
Okay.
As a
but product owner is from
responsible. Yes.
But product owner is from customer side.
Yes.
And BA is not from customer side.
No.
So then how we can create a user story?
which thing I didn't get to, where he will gives the brief description of these user stories. Just he will write this where he knows the product knowledge, where he is having the product owner is having the product knowledge, and where he will gather all the requirements. Okay, and he will write the user stories here.
Okay.
As a customer,
And is Jira used only to write the user stories?
No, where we can track everything.
Okay. Apart from you writing user stories, we
Yes.
can also track
Track.
the sprints, right?
Yes. As a customer, I want to.
Or at least how many user stories we need to start a sprint?
Minimum three user stories.
Okay.
And can we assign these user stories to any developer?
Yes. Where we can see later.
Thank you.
Where, yes, you can write as admin, as a owner, or as a accountant. Okay, we can create many user stories here. This is product backlog. See here, I am dragging this user story into sprint backlog. The sprint backlog will be automatically created here. In the backlog place, we are having product backlog and sprint backlog. See, I am just dragging this user story into sprint backlog.
So with the help of MVP model? No?
Yes, with the help of prioritization and everything. Okay. I have moved these user stories into sprint backlog, and I will start my sprint. Click on here, start button. Where you can also rename the sprint. This is SF1 sprint 1 login if I keep. Okay, you can also rename the sprint, and you can also change the duration of the sprint, 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, and a custom.
After doing this activity only, means sprint will happen.
Yes, we will start the sprint.
No, I'm not asking I'm asking in general way. After doing this activity in Jira, then only we have to start the sprint in the team.
Yes.
Okay.
Custom, we can also customize the sprint where I can start from the different dates. Okay, and here let me take 2 weeks, and here see
sir,
the
and this particular thing will be prepared by BA, right? The whole thing.
Which thing?
The thing which you are using right now, this sprint backlog and this product backlog and all.
Where here we are having the Scrum Master also, right?
Okay, he can also prepare this.
Yes.
Okay.
And here the end date, see one thing here, the start date has been fixed, and for the 2 weeks it is automatically taking the end date, where you can also define your sprint goal, like login must complete.
Sir, your prioritization done by BA or Scrum team product owner?
All the team members will sit in the sprint planning meeting, and they will prioritize.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Login must complete within. Yes.
The product owner is coming from a customer side.
Yes.
Okay. So product owner is creating whole user stories. Then how it will become to know BA? Means there is a communication between BA and product owner.
One thing, product owner will create a product backlog, not, and here the let me and here the BA will write user stories, and if there is any technical requirements from the technical team will also write their user stories, and everything. And in the
Sir.
sprint planning meeting, they are going to decide.
No, sir,
based
my
on
question is, the product owner, he is from customer side.
Okay.
So he will create a product backlog.
Okay.
Okay. Then how it will
He
become
will write
to
all the
know that,
features.
then how it will become to know the company or organization? Means there is a communication between product owner and the BA.
See, the main agenda of Agile is collaboration, right? Where he will collaborate daily with the product owner.
Okay. Right. Now I got
So,
it.
yes, when I click on start sprint, it comes to do in the board. Okay, here I have taken 3 user stories. So to do 3 issues here in the sprint 1 login, where the development team will take these user stories to in progress. Sorry, 1 minute. Where when I click on this user story, where I can write the acceptance criteria, the description. Here you can also attach if there are any.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, sorry for disturbance, sir. What we have to write in the sprint goal?
Sprint goal, what is your goal for that particular sprint? Like if I want to register for the application, you can also mention your goal. Our goal is to complete that registration feature within the time box, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So here you can also attach if there are any prototypes or any documents if you are having, and if you are having any child issue for that particular user story, or you can also link any issue. Here, see one thing, assign. You can also assign the different team members. Somebody asked me before that if can we assign to a developer. Here, if we can also assign to the name of the developer. Wait for a minute. Yes. And sprint, it is sprint 1. Yes. Here we will give the story point estimation, like a complexity point, which is I am giving 9 for this particular user story. And click on tick mark where it will save 9. Here, description of that I want to register. So click on register in home page. Fill all the fields mandatory fields. Click on registration button. Okay.
Hi.
Yes.
Could you please tell us more about the story point estimate on the right side that you have given?
It will be the effort, nothing but the effect which the development team is like, how can I say this thing? Effect of the development team, the time which they required, or the effect how much time they required for
So
completing this particular user story.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Thank you.
Thank you. So here, the product product owner will give the acceptance criteria, and click on save button where it will be saved. And if you have any comments within the team, you can also add these comments. Okay. This is how we are going to write an user story and acceptance criteria in Jira. So here I will move to in progress. And after the developer completed his task, he will move this to done. And the same way here, you can also write, I will give the story point estimate as 13. And yes, if I completed this user story, I will move to done. And here also, if I give any estimate like 6, and I will move to the done. In progress means it is where the developer or the tester, they are going to develop these features, and once the feature has
Hello.
been complete. Yes.
And in what basis we are providing the number there, 9 or 6? How we can consider?
Estimation, it depends upon the development team where they are going, how much time they are, how much effort they are going to keep for developing that particular task, particular
Okay,
for
so
that
on
particular user stories.
on
We
the
are having
basis of their work, they're
Fibonacci
providing him
series.
rating with under 10,
We
right?
are having as Fibonacci series. We are having t-shirt sizings. We are having shoe sizing. We are having different techniques.
So is there a scale for this?
Which thing?
For this 9, 13, 6 that we have mentioned.
Yes.
Is there scale for
On
this?
the basis of complexity of that sprint, we are providing the
Yes,
numbers.
the complexity, based on the complexity. If it is very high, we will provide a highest number. If it is very small task, we will go for the less number.
Did the limit is 100, sir? You mentioned 13, like, is it, is that
No, it will be max. It will be not more than 15. I think so.
15 is the max. Okay.
Yes, where you can. Depends upon the how lengthy the task will be. Okay.
Sir, is it also the man hours? Like 6 is nothing but 6 man hours.
No, not a man hours. Actually, what they will discuss is, for suppose how much effort they are going to put for developing. If it is very high user story, they will give high priority number, high number. If it is very low, they will give 3, 2 itself there. Okay. Okay.
And sir, one more thing.
Yes.
After doing the to-do task, okay, if we assign to any developer or something, is there any
Yes.
chat for them? Any turnaround time for them to complete?
They will work on this complexity point, right? Within that complexity point, they will do the task.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
It's a kind
So,
of routine.
yes, here it is showing the remaining days, 10 remaining days to complete for this sprint. So here, hello, can you please be mute? Anurag Kumar. So here I am going to click on complete sprint. For our understanding. Here, complete sprint for the login. The sprint contains 3 completed user stories. Yes, complete sprint.
Hello.
And, yes.
I'm having a doubt, like as you said, like 10 days remaining, and the story point is some we are assigning a developer to key points. So within how many days he needs to complete?
Within depends upon 4 to 5 hours. It may require to complete that task.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And here, see one thing, and
Sir.
click on project settings. Yes.
How many user stories can we assign, sir, in a single Scrum meeting? So you have uploaded 3, 4, right?
3.
So up to
Minimum
max, how
it
much?
must be max. You can
Minimum
do
is 3, maximum.
maximum how much. That depends upon the time for a developer.
Yes.
Okay. If he
So
is
how
having where the
yeah,
Scrum
how we
Master will
evaluate
calculate
that?
these things.
Okay.
Okay.
When does the epic come into the picture, sir?
Yes, I will show. Yes. Here, create here when we click on Epic and when we activate this Epic panel. Okay. Here, click on Create Epic, and I will write register for suppose.
No, sir. My question is: first we prepare for user stories, or first we prepare for epics?
No, actually, it is not mandatory. Every organization will follow Epic and user story. Some organizations may follow Epics, and some of the organization they won't follow any Epics. It depends. Totally depends upon the organization.
Thank you.
Okay. When I click on register, here the Epic will be created. And when I open this, and when I keep these things in, when I am dragging this product backlog to sprint backlog, and when I click on start, It is login sprint 2, you can say, where it will be such I am keeping for suppose for our understanding, and I am showing 2 hours and the sprint goal, search for products, search for friends. And click on start. Here, see here, add epic, where I will add. It is not showing view all epics.
So epic is for what, sir?
Epic is for?
For what?
Epic is nothing but we say it as here what we call epic is a list of or bunch of user stories. In that single, for suppose login is an epic. In that login we are having customer login, admin login, restaurant owner login, admin, account manager login, where it is nothing but if all the big list of user stories.
Can we say epic is the high level requirement?
High level thing. Okay. Here the same thing I will do. Here I will give story points 10.
Sir, first we have to do the epic, then user story, right? Or first
it is not mandatory. Some that is what I am saying. Some organizations will follow, and some organization they don't follow epic rule.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Here I will do all these things, and I will click on complete sprint.
Okay. Sir, this epic thing will be done by BA only, right?
No, see one thing. The epic is not a thing or what. It is nothing but a big future where in that epic we are going to divide them into different task futures. Like for suppose login. Here login is an epic where we can write customer login, admin login. These are the futures in that epic, right?
Okay.
Where the BA will do this, the product owner will actually gather the requirements and he will says these are the futures, where the BA will divide them into subtasks, where he will identify the BA also how you will where he will identify these epics and he will pull out futures from those epics.
Okay. And then we will share this to the development team, right?
Yes.
The task which we will be selecting from the epic.
Actually, BA won't assign here the technical for that technical. We are having technical development head where he will assign the task to the development team.
Okay.
Okay.
So just for information and assigning purpose only, Jira tool we are using here in
where we are going to track now everything here.
Yeah,
where it is the user story.
Okay. What are the pending?
Yes. And what is in to do, what is in what are the stories we are going to handle, where we are going to manage the project here itself.
Okay, we are not going to do any work here, just for tracking and getting information about the sprints and
yes, sir. But yes.
Sir, can we say this particular Jira tool is also used as a communication tool?
Chandan and Redmi Note 8 Pro, both you are speaking. I didn't even listen your voice.
Sir, one thing I just wanted to know that can we use this particular Jira tool as a communication network between all the team members like the product owner or the BA or the development team? Can we use this term communication network?
Communication network means see here it is a project management tool rather than communication network.
Okay.
Where we are going to manage all the projects and every sprints and everything. and where we are going to identify which task is assigned and what are the status of the tasks and everything.
We can also say that we are recording each and every steps.
Yes, we are going to record in the
Yeah.
Jira.
Okay.
Fine. Now click on project settings, and in that project settings, click on features and go to enable here reports, where you can find reports, nothing but burn down charts, burn up report and sprint burn down chart. Burn up report is nothing but pending user stories. I think we have completed a sprint, so here it is not showing any pending user stories. So sprint burn down chart is nothing but completed user stories. We have completed all the user stories in the sprint, right? These are the reports we can create in the Jira.
Are we going to record Scrum meetings as well?
Yes, if means record in the sense?
The Scrum meeting which are going to happen, we are going to record in this tool, or
where if say one thing, if there is any changes or if there is any dependencies, where we will add them to the product backlog.
Okay.
Okay.
So what happens if you don't complete a task in sprint?
Means if it doesn't complete it, see if the development team or the Scrum team, if they didn't completed the task in the particular sprint, but here the product owner or from the client will definitely raise you a question, why, what happened, what are the dependencies, why you are not even completing this sprint. Although if it doesn't completed that particular user story in that particular sprint, where we will move that user story into the product backlog. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
This is what yes. About the Jira, where you can also see here SFN register, and this is the Gantt chart for that, where we started the sprint on 16th, and the end date will be like, we can also track here 2 days and weeks and monthly and quarters. Hello. This is what we the Jira tool actually we are going to use. Okay.
We have done all
so basically
that's why it is showing straight line.
Yes, we have completed now.
If it is extend up to 2 weeks, means it will show horizontal.
Yeah, it will based upon that thing. The graph may comes down and it will go up and everything.
Okay.
Yes, you can also use this tool. It is of a free version, where you can try to practice it. Okay.
Sir, can you send the link of this free version where like?
Yeah, you can search it in the internet like Jira tool.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine.
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yes.
You were giving some of the 13, 10. So that will be given by BA or the development team?
No. The development team will give. Here the development team will only will give these things.
Okay, so on the basis of their efforts, they are which
they are
putting
giving
on that every this particular thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So these are days or the hours?
Which thing?
The 13 line numbers are the days.
Nothing but these are the effort that they are going to keep.
What is that? Those number is all about?
Number is all about like we can also calculate. Yes.
It's a days, I think.
No, not days. It is of based on the hours only they will give, not on the days.
So in agile methodologies, this Jira tool we are going to use. Apart from this Jira tools, are we going to use any other tool?
We are having Jira. Major of the companies are using, and some of them are following Kanban, XP,
Okay.
Azure.
Scrum. Yes, somebody are using Azure.
Okay.
But most of the companies are using Jira.
Okay.
Okay.
So all the project management related tools like project related works will be tracking there from here only.
Yes, here only.
Sir, whatever we have done here, that will be displayed to all the members who are involving in.
Yes, they will also have the credentials, right?
Yeah,
Their
yeah.
login credentials and everything
Yeah,
in an
same,
organization.
yeah, same thing will be shown to all members so that all members can see the same thing what is going on.
Yes. The development team, his dashboard, if you want his dashboard, you can see his dashboard, and the testing team will see their dashboard and everything.
Access will be given to all the people present on the project, right?
Yes, who are in the project.
Okay, and if we want to make any changes, like if the development team wants to make any change, or the BA or the product owner or any team member of the Scrum team, so they can make the changes, and we can all the people present on this particular project will be able to see this, right?
Yes, in the product backlog, all the particular people will have the access to see.
Okay.
So then who will assign this thing to development, this thing to test?
Development, we are having development head and technical head, right?
Yeah.
And they will assign.
Okay.
Technical head, testing head.
So if we joined as a BA, so our senior business analyst or product owner can be, and they would be assigned.
No, actually product owner not. Actually the development team head we are having, right? So he will assign his task to his team members.
Sir, while using this software, what are the challenges the BA could face while using the Jira software?
Means in the sense, challenges in the sense?
Like in the user story, or what kind of difficulty BA can face while using this software? Because our job will be writing the user story, right? Assigning will be done by the project manager.
Yes.
So
here, see, BA will write user stories, and he will also track the project. What is the status of that user story and everything.
So our main objective in this project management tool will be the tracking and the user story, we can say like.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Darshan.
Hi. So my question was, for example, if we write something in the product backlog, I wanted a login feature, but that was not done in sprint 1 as per the client's need. So the BA, I came back, made some changes in the product backlog saying these are the features that I want in the login feature. So is there some kind of notification system that goes, let the development team or the developer knows XYZ BA in the entire project team has done some changes, and those are assigned to this XYZ developer?
Where here, when I click on these notes, we are having notes right at the last.
Okay.
Where you can write the notes there itself regarding that.
Does the development team get notification for
Yes, we can tag them right at the rate Darshan, at the rate whoever it may be.
Okay, perfect. And my other question was, like since the beginning of this session, we were discussing about product owner being from the client side.
Yes.
Okay, so for instance, if the product owner does not like our search function and he wants us to make some changes to the search function.
Okay.
So the Jira software, like a Google Sheet, we can give access to a product owner, which is from the different company, and he can add something to the product backlog.
Yes.
Okay. So
where
it
he
is
is only from the client side, the client is only billing, right, for that
right.
software. So if he didn't give any access to the client, he won't.
Okay. So it is not like every time we have a meeting with a product owner, we have to note down what all details.
No, we will see. Product owner will meet with BA.
Right.
And he will also, BA also will gather the requirements very clearly, right?
Right.
So product owner will give some high level require if the requirement is very high level, and here the BA will gather these requirements from the product owner.
Okay.
Where he will also he will base on the regular basis, he will he will collaborate with the product owner.
Perfect.
Sir, hello. Sir, I have one question similar to Darshan, like whatever the changes any of the team members are doing. So will we all be getting any kind of notification that these changes have been made, or these changes we will have to do? So any
See,
kind of
if there is any changes, here the product owner or the BA will keep these changes in the product backlog itself.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll not get any type of notifications, right? Any team member or like.
No, see, when I entered into the office, where I will check the product backlog, right? Where I will use the Jira, where I will log in and I will use the Jira and everything, right?
Okay.
Yes, where I can see.
Okay.
I think whenever we open Jira means the updated thing, it will show automatically, I think.
No. The updated thing in the sense, see, it will creates in the with the ID, the user story.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where
in the meeting, see, another thing is one thing, we will get some email notification also, and the another thing is here when if there is any change request, here the coordination between the teams will be done, right? Here where you can this Scrum Master will be there, who will also there that the client is asking something like this.
No, he's asking like if any work assigned work is done means how another person came to know
where he will tag in the comment section that my work has been completed, and here in that in our organizations where some max organization will go for walkthrough meeting, whether the developer and the tester will be on the same line or not. Walkthrough meeting, like for suppose login from my end, login feature has been completed. In that walkthrough meeting, he will say to the client, sorry, the testing team, that my feature has been completed.
Yeah,
you can start working on it.
This, sir, in this comment section and that and all.
Yes, you can also include it in the comment section.
Okay.
And yes, you can also update to that specific tester or the testing head.
So for every people, this tool is not same. The interface is not same for every.
This is the free version. Actually, it may varies in the pricing version, but the concept will be the same.
In the developer view, it will be the same.
Developer, where he will see his assigned tasks in development, and the tester will see his testing tasks.
Okay, the interface and all work will be
the
different.
same thing, but the tasks will be different.
Okay.
Sir, while writing the user story directly, we have to write in the Jira or
we will write in the Jira.
Word document, it can be cross-checked by senior, then we have to write in Jira, or it won't be cross-checked by anyone, whether we have written the correct.
No. See, one thing here in product grooming meeting, we are going to discuss and we are going to write the user story. If there is any duplicates of that user story, we are going to remove that user stories, right?
Okay. Yes. Okay.
So the paid version of Jira is how different from this current version?
Where some of the features, see, the theme and that everything is same, but here we can use it is up to the 10 people, I think so. Where you will see for organization, higher organization with it's some of the dollars, I think so. I don't know about that pricing rates and everything. It is up to 10,000 people in an organization, some rate, and 30,000 will be of some rate, some amount.
Is there any additional features?
No, if there is any additional features, where you will use mainly as a BA, you will use only these features itself.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Sir,
Yes,
sir, can you please show this icons, roadmap, board, reports, board?
Yes, this is the roadmap, and this is the backlog sheet, where here the backlog and the sprint, and this is the board in to do, in progress, done.
Hello,
Yeah, we can find this roadmap. So this is shortcut, right? But actually,
Which thing?
this yeah, that options roadmap, backlog, everything. So
On
if
the left
I
side.
log in,
Yes, if you
see
once
this.
you are getting the login into the tool where you can see these things.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, the whole requirements, so the whole product backlog will be there in the Jira tool here, no?
Yes, in the backlog.
To project.
In the backlog we are having.
Whole
Yes.
requirements should be displayed here.
Yes.
Sir, while writing the user story, we have to write alone, or we have to sit with the technical team or project manager
If
and write the
yes, we can also sit with the technical team and product owner and technical heads.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, sir. As a BA, I am completely new to this Jira tool.
Okay.
And could you please just give me some examples how I would come to know what is the requirement of product owner, like what is the requirement of client? Are the client is going to write their requirement in this Jira tool?
Yes, product owner will give some requirements where he will also write some requirements in the Jira tool.
So could you please just give us any example of that actually for any product-based company or service-based company? What kind of
project, if sir, if any project is there or any demo project where it's written all the things.
No, we are not having any demo projects actually, Sriyansh.
Okay.
Where you can try, we see here we are having recordings, right? Where you can go for the recording and try yourself, practice yourself, where you comes to know. Okay.
Sir, in Jira, we do only Scrum, or what are all?
We are having Kanban also, and we are right.
Okay.
And sir, I was just looking at that textbook. There is one planning poker is there. What is this?
Planning poker is nothing but where some of the organization will use these estimations for estimating this estimates. Some of the teams will use this planning poker. Is one of the technique for estimation.
What estimations? Time
Effort estimation for the developer.
Okay, Jira is used for only for agile method model.
Agile, Kanban. Hello.
And so where do we find the completed user stories?
Where? Which? Yes, you can see it in the reports. Here. Sprint started. These are the user stories completed.
Thank you.
Sir, in sprint up, what we need to complete, it will be there. In sprint down, what are completed, that will be displayed.
Yes.
Sir, how can we segregate the user stories for each one, like a user story of product owner? Then
no,
how can we separate the user
we can't
story?
separate. See one thing. We can't separate that segregation and everything. When we are going in the product grooming meeting, where we will discuss these things. Okay.
So this will jumble it up.
Yes, if you are having any duplicates, we can remove that duplicate user stories.
Okay.
Sir, can you go to the report once?
Okay.
So, sir, as a BA, we will be only focusing on burn up report and sprint burn down chart, right?
Yes, and the Scrum Master also.
Okay, so what is the difference between this burn up report and sprint burn down chart?
Pending user stories are in burn up report, and burn down chart is nothing but a completed user stories, completed work.
Okay, so we can view that according to our need, right?
Yes.
That what are the leftover user stories?
Yes.
Okay.
So what is the velocity report?
Velocity is nothing but the team. Here, as a BA, we won't do this velocity report. Here, it will be purely maintained by the Scrum Master. Where it is nothing but the team effort or the how much amount of work your team can commit in future sprints.
Sir, Kanban is like another Jira tool or another SDLC?
It is another framework.
Another SDLC method. Okay.
Another framework, Camunda.
So create receipts of the solutions we can see in reports, sir.
Which thing?
You create a receipt, sir.
Hello?
Hello, sir, you create a receipt, sir, firstly.
Jagan, can you be somewhat louder where I am not unable to hear your voice?
Sir, you created issues, sir, in firstly.
Yes.
The output of that
So we are
you can see in
completely
report,
new
sir.
in this.
Hello.
And output we can on the output of that issues we can see in report, sir.
Yes, you can also see in there where how much time it required, it completed, where you can track these things, and how many has been left and how many user stories has been completed.
It will be displayed based upon given time, sir.
Yes. In that sprint.
Okay.
And
it means it will be shown in the report, sir.
Reports, yes, we can track it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
So can
is this all about Jira tool or is there anything else?
Nothing. Jira tool only.
That is it, no?
Yes,
it's over.
that is it. Yes, it's all.
So what is exactly the development part?
Development part in the sense?
So is at on the left side there is a development is mentioned. In the development section there is a code.
Code, yes. Development in the sense if they will integrate if like a GitHub and everything, we are having code repositories, right? Where the development team, if they write in the code in that GitHub, where they can also integrate the third-party application here. To track their code. Here they won't write any code in the Jira, where they are going to connect with the different repositories like third-party applications. Okay.
Sir, at the time of requirement gathering, whenever the BA will be gathering requirement from the clients, so will the whole team be present over there, like the development team or the Scrum team or Scrum Master, or only the BA will be gathering requirement?
You say you think I think you have completed the course, right? What
yes.
you have understand?
According to that, I guess it's BA only, sir.
Then?
Okay. No, I thought that there must be some technical.
If there is any technical requirements or any dependencies, the technical team also come into the picture.
Okay. That was my doubt only. Thank you,
okay,
sir.
Fine. Okay, fine. But okay. Hello, yes.
Yeah, as a BA, what questions can we expect from Jira in the interview?
Which as a BA?
What questions can we expect from Jira in interview?
Jira, see, they won't ask about the Jira. Actually, I think you are aware. You can say that you are aware of Jira, where you are using Jira for tracking purpose.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Sprint they will ask sometimes in the interviews.
Sprint, yes. What is sprint? But not about Jira, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, guys. Can I close the session?
1 minute.
Thank you.
I am having one question that.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
You are asking something?
Yes, sir. So I'm having one question that we are quite new into Jira. So if we are getting selected in any company, so somewhat basic training would be given by.
Yes, you will definitely have training.
Okay.
They will walk through the Jira once.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Hello. Sir,
Yes.
is there any classes?
After
this classes?
No, nothing.
New topic or
no, nothing else.
Only the basics.
Only the Jira, yes.
Sir, how many BAs will be there in one team?
How many?
Senior or junior, or only one BA in one team?
Which team?
Means the team, the project development team.
Are you speaking about? See, BA is a part of Scrum team.
Sorry.
Will BA be a part of Scrum team?
Yes.
Yes, he will be there. So will there be any senior BA or only one BA
See,
in
BA
one
is
team?
a shared resource. He will not be in the part of Scrum team. Here, the Scrum team consists of product owner, Scrum master, and the development team and testing team.
Okay. So in a team, so my question was in a team where
In a
there
team,
will
we are
be
having a senior BS, junior BA.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
So
Thank
can
you.
you explain this code, development code?
Code is nothing but where they will going to integrate. So for suppose if I am a developer and if I have write the code in my local system and I integrated it in code repository, which is GitHub or anything, where I am going to integrate these things here by using this code option. As a BA, we won't do this. Don't worry about this code.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Okay, guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir. Have a great
Thank
day.
you. Good day.
Thank
Good
you,
day.
sir.
Thank you. Okay, fine.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, sorry. Can you repeat, sir? Who are all the Scrum teams, sir? Product owner, Scrum Master,
Product owner, Scrum Master, and development team. And
Okay.
some team we are having some of the organizations having testing team also if there are testing team.
Hello.
Okay.
Yes.
Sir, just one question.
Okay.
This Jira, this will have a shared access, a shared login between all the
Yes, we are having an
involved in,
organization. Yes.
like the product owner and
the
PA.
networking team will give you all the credentials when you joined in the organization.
And that credential will be used by everyone, right? Product
By
owner
whatever product owner or for product owner, they will give they will give your credentials based upon the ID number or
Can
whatever.
I add anything here? So can I add something here?
Sir, to adding to that question only. So
Okay.
if I have my own credentials, I log into Jira and I have done my user stories and all. I've written everything. I did some changes and all. Those kind of changes, how they'll be able to see?
Where we can track these changes. See, that is what I am saying in the comment sessions. Under that, we are going to add these comments, and if there is any change request, we are going to add it in product backlog where anybody in the team can access this product backlog.
Right, sir. But my question was, so I have logged in through my credentials, right?
Okay.
And I'm changes here. Then the other person is having their own credentials.
Okay.
So whatever changes I made, how they'll be able
What
to
are
see?
the changes you will make in Jira once the sprint has been started?
Any kind of change request or
Means
any other
change request.
story?
What I am saying is we can't accept any change request in Jira, right? In the middle of the sprint, right? So we will again add that change request to the product backlog where everybody has their own access with the product backlog.
Product backlog.
Yes.
Okay.
If there is any change request, you don't add any change request. Here you are going to add this change request in the product backlog only. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, can you give us some points from your side so we can practice this at home?
Yes, you can see the recording tomorrow and you can practice it now. Where you can create this product backlog, where you can
So where
create
we
this
can find this recording?
in the YouTube channel of COEPD.
Sir, do we have
This
any
recording.
conversation or
Yes.
is it only?
Okay.
Hello.
Do we have any conversations?
Conversations means?
Con.
Hello.
Yeah. Currently, we are using a Scrum, right? So I'm
Yes.
asking for the Kanban. Is there any session for that?
No. We are not
Kanban
providing any sessions for Kanban actually.
Sir, what kind of questions we can expect on Scrum or Agile methodology?
You can attend, please, doubt clarification session regarding this Agile and Scrum.
So this today's recording will be available in the YouTube channel of COEPD.
Yes. By
Latest
tomorrow or day after tomorrow, within not more than Monday max, you can see this recording. I will share to my team as well.
Okay. And sir, last question. Now, the way you have created these sprint, so once, for example, if any one sprint meeting is done, so can we can we just put that what all things we gone through in the first sprint?
Means what you will put? I didn't get your question.
Just like what all discussions we made in the sprint one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I want to just put it in
You can share. You can create MOMs, na, minutes of meeting.
Can I create in this Jira?
Yes, you can. We are having Confluence, Jira Confluence, where it is documentation, where you can upload that document.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye. Have a great day.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.